Boom, boom. This is Kenner. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Soul Land reloaded up today. So we got quite a few events and something new to take a look at here in terms of actual options. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be a permanent event, but we'll have to see. So let's go ahead and start at the top. So first we got the time limited events. As always, weekly gift bags. Snatch them up. Got excellent ones in here. The free one, 1500, some Doomstones and some Scorpion Shards. Spirit Soul, chance to get some Scorpion Shards and some Jade Scorpion Shards. So that's 60 at 2 times, so that's 120. And of course, always good to snatch up 120 of the best Soul Bones out there, which is the attack set. And then, of course, we got some extended bow shards if you want to get some of the extended bows. So something that you should look at. I mean, I have SSs. You can get SSs fairly easy for the extended bones, but I prefer to use the angel wings for mine. At least that's what I'm going to do. I have a full angel wing set. But there's definitely something to get for. Super Buddy, to get in there and collect the rewards that you did from over the weekend for the Saturday, Sunday logins, 30 minutes over the weekend, and 12 arena warships. All right, let's move right on. As I mentioned in the last video, I was hoping that they would throw up the time limited group, and thankfully they did. So if you, as I mentioned, when they reset the Sea God, you allowed to sweep all the way back up to your floor. I was at like 130 something. So I got a huge amount of diamonds. I think something like 75,000 diamonds when it was all said and done. So there's a really, it's a really good chance to, purchase everything in here that you're looking to get your hands on. I mean, I don't really do this one because this 400. That doesn't seem remotely fair. I've maxed out my Scorpion, so there's really not a whole lot in terms of that. Another 5 for 3. See, some of these prices are good, but you definitely want to get the Doomstones. Those are really good price. 450. This is not a bad price either. So go ahead and snatch those up. 5 at 330. That's a little steep, but I mean, since we got a little bit of play money here, we might as well go ahead and use it. So we'll go ahead and snatch all these up. And I think that's probably all we'll pick. All the other stuff is fairly easy to get on a large base. Yeah, you get Rutilated Core, Snake Awakening Branches. You can get all that stuff fairly easy. Another thing to do about this is you get quite a bit of that, and you're going to need it. All right, so I hit 89 this morning. Okay, now that opened up the story. That opened up 3 slots in the story. Okay, so that opened up the Jialing Pass Battleground Part 1. It also opened up Jialing Pass Battleground Part 2, and it opened up Road to Becoming a God. So all of these opened up when you get to 89. As you can see, this one here is 90, so it'll be but that. So I was able to clear all that out. Okay, inside of the Elite. So I got a bunch of the Dulu stones, so I was able to take up the Martial Soul, and I completed the Rhinoceros and went into the Bone Dragon. At the end of the Rhinoceros, you got 120 shards. So, but as you can see, we're going to be increasing our PvP values here on the Bone Dragon. So that's something that you want to look at. And we've got quite a few of these to go through. It goes all the way up to Soul Devouring Spider Emperor. So it sounds pretty cool, but it's a ways to get there. So remember to always be collecting your rewards here. You get a lot of good mats through here, so it's always something to take care of. All right, so let's go to the first event. So we got a May 1st celebration, basically Labor Day event. It's a pretty good event, collecting rabbit bags. That'll give you some of the Barretts, and that will give you some of the tiaras, so you can use those inside of there. You collect these just going throughout the event. Okay, and then we've got some of the actual seals. Now these seals, of course, are, you can only get them, but as you can see, you can actually go ahead and if you spend money, you can complete Ren. We're still a little bit short on Ren. Expect another. Don't expect that event until probably the end of the week. Would hopefully be when we'll get the final shards for her. But if you want to, you can spend money by purchasing the time limited pack. So you'd have to purchase, some of these just to get enough of the resources to actually get her. All right, and then we've got this is what to get some more of these that you'll be using for this. So the resource exchange is pretty good as always. We got some SS shards, chest. We've got some mortal hidden weapon shards, and we've also got the tickets, which of course for the awakening items, and of course some of the best soul bones in the game. So there's this standard fare, pretty much the standard for resource exchange. A little bit of everything inside of here, as you can see. So as always, you want to get as much of this stuff as you can. But this is a 9-day event, so it's not like it's in a rush. So that'll be up for a while. Now, the Godly Form Asura event is up. This will allow you to get your hands on another 15 of the shards, and this will bring you close. You should be 15 short from getting 75 to 90. You can't see it right there, that's in the way, but there's 75 right here, which means we're 15 short. So 75 to 90. So yeah, so another 15 of those and we'll be able to complete that, and that will be our first SS plus divine tool. But you should be working on your Sea God set and all that stuff as well to get that completed. You can also purchase some of those inside of the sale here as well. Right here you can get 30 shards for whichever one you want. I've already completed the actual so I'm going to go ahead and choose 30 of these. I think I need 90, so one more set of that, and I'll be able to upgrade my Sea God set. I think I'll be able to max it out actually. Nope. Still a couple of stars for that. This is maxed out and this is maxed out, but this is the SS ones. So got to get one more for the Sea God, one more for the three more for the Sea God. But you definitely want to max those out. But we'll of course start focusing on the Godly Form Asura once we get that up, because that's going to be a big boost of power. Zuling's concert, as always, is up, so run that. And here is the new phase. So we've got it's called metalworking. Now this is really pretty easy. Basically, you just complete these requests each day, and this is really simple stuff. If you do your dailies, you'll complete these. I did my dailies, came back, and they were all I could complete them all. Okay. Then I took all those and completed this section right here. You get some. Basically, you're going to get these. So just spirit souls that you can devour to level up your spirit souls. That's what it's for. So it has 3 sets, as you can see. And you basically just get the rewards for this, as you can see, are just wood. It's a chest that's got wood and stone in it, so you can actually use it to complete that. And you'll be able to complete the chest, and as you can see, you can get awakened branches and whatnot. It's 3 sets, 3 buildings. I'll give the same rewards. My assumption is that it's going to be up for the entire May 1st event for 9 days. So I would assume that you'll be able to complete it. I got 101 day. So if assuming we have the same, you should be able to complete this in about 5 or 6 days, maybe 7 days. And if you come up short, you can always purchase stuff in here. But like I said, I really don't see need spending diamonds on it. Unless you come up short because you're unable to log on for a couple of days. Then you can purchase those inside the shop to complete it so you get all of the rewards. So I assume this is going to be a recurring thing. I'll probably have, it'll close and it'll bring it back up. It's a chance to get some of the spirit souls to devour. It's a chance to get, to level up your spirit souls, which is something that you can do. I mean, I haven't had much trouble with it. As you can see, I've got 5 of mine already well up, close to 150 in some of them. So I really haven't had that much trouble. You just playing the game normally, you get them. Okay. I popped up the Devil Bird to 141. That was the biggest jump from 528 up to 531. So as you can see, it's a pretty good chance for the BP. Uh, so you definitely want to get in there and take a look at that. And that is all in terms of new events. Everything else is pretty much the same. Nothing new. Just keep an eye out for anything that's good. Like I'm in the process of uh, wanting to enhance one of my final soul bones. I'm just waiting. I've got 3 of these at SS Plus, so I'm going to fuse this one right here. I need 5 more of these, and I'll be able to break through the grade. But as you can see, I already bagged out the silverware, so that's the only place you can get them, as well as the in-game events, which, as you know, occurs rarely. But do have enough fusion. I'll come back and I'll hit that. Now, I haven't started doubling. I'm going to go ahead and complete the set before I go back. But as you can see, it's a little bit less to actually ramp up to the second one. And as you can see, it's a pretty good buff. So as these are still going to be an excellent source of BP throughout this. All right, so I would definitely keep on to it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm focused on getting everything to gold, and then going to try to focus on getting everything up to, just bring them up slowly. So I've got everybody up right here, so I've got to ascend him. And as you can see, I've got a lot of the actual mats out, but the final ascension there is pretty nasty. So you have to take that into account when you're doing it. So let's go ahead and take this one up, get him up to 3R. 3R is what I'm using for the base. So I've got everything at 2R. Probably got to go ahead and hold off. Yeah, I'm going to hold off simply because, on spending the few souls on that, simply because of the fact that I'm going to be bringing up Ren when I get here shortly. So let's go ahead and just get this to gold, since these mats are rather easy to get. So there's gold. Okay, so that's gold. So all that's done. He's all gold. Yen's still the best healer in the game. We have not seen an SS Plus healer. So let's go ahead and put some stuff into her. Take her up to advancements. Won't be able to break through all of it to gold, but I'll be able to get at least one piece. And you can always recycle these inside of the regeneration shop, so you can get the mats back if you need to for any of them. So that's as far as I can take it. I'm not going to advance it right yet. So yeah, see, 532, just 1 million just by doing some simple little a little enhancement session just on a few things. So yeah, it's soul bones are an excellent source for your BP. All right, so as we can see, that's pretty much everything. So get in there, May 1st event, 9 days. So you got plenty of time on that. Godly Form Asura, as always, a 3-day event, so you want to keep an eye on that. And the Metalworking, this is a 9-day event as well too, so you got a little bit of time on that. Time limited group buy is up for those of you who have a lot of diamonds, and there's good stuff. This will reset tomorrow, so don't blow your diamonds on the first day because it'll reset tomorrow, and you'll get the good stuff back, which is these first 3, which you should be purchasing all of the first 3. I even do that when I have low or normal diamonds, is always purchase those first 3 because they're a good set. So I got a lot of stuff waiting. Whenever Ren comes out, I got a bunch of stuff. I've got I've got over 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 with 181 there, just to throw at her whenever she comes out. And that's what we'll be doing for. But like I said, until she comes out, we can't do much because I don't quite have enough to do it. I could put these 8, but it'd still come up 7 short. But yeah, she's gonna be pretty big. And I'm gonna I want to roll her in fast. So what I'll probably do is on the day I summon her, I'll just have one video and we'll focus just on bringing her up into the actual see how far we can get her with about 6, with a little over 5,000 SOs, and as well as the ones that are still stuck, because I can upgrade several one of my SS buses, but I have not done that. Go all the way back to the beginning here to where my SS. Oh, can't bring him up, but I can bring him up if I wanted to. But again, not because I'm going to save this. So I have a couple upgrades tucked away inside of here as well. So I expect I'll be able to get her to 3 or 4 sun fairly quickly. I'm hoping I want to get her 3 sun almost immediately is my goal. Within a day, I want to be able to get her to 3 sun, and then focusing on her. Because if I get her to 3 sun, I can rotate some of the stuff on her and get her power up. Because you can move around Soulbone stuff. Soulbone sets are not relegated to the character. Okay, so the Soulbone sets, like for Anshin, I can move this off of him at any time. Okay, and put it on somebody else. See, I can remove it, and then I can put it on somebody else. So it's not like so you don't have to really be too worried about messing up your Soulbone sets. Now, the other sets, the other set enhancements are, they're these are not removable. You have to do this for each character. So there's no removing this. Okay. So the mats that you use on that, but those are the mats that you get from doing the stamina. So it's not really like that's something either. But you can always regenerate any type of this stuff here, or dissolve, and get virtually everything that you've used back. Okay, so it's not like it's not like you can use mats on something and oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done that. You can get just about everything back for the most part. Everything that you need to get back. I mean, the stuff for the sets enhancements for the characters, you can get those. You can regenerate those daily just by doing your stamina and running this. Running sweep 10. You can get that done fairly quickly. So it's not really that important. So that's one of the things I like about the game is we have a fairly good setup, and it allows you to progress through. And like I said, I haven't spent any money on this, so I like the way that the game is going. I mean, yeah, it's slow going. You can spend thousands and thousands of dollars and get up to, 100 million. I think the 1,000. I think we've got a couple trillions out there. But anyway, it's not something that that needs to be done instantaneously. And I like the fact that you can progress through it without having to spend a lot of money, because there's not a lot of people out there who can spend a lot of money on some of these games. And unfortunately, the pricing structure is completely out of whack. Although the pricing structure for this event is not that bad, actually. I mean, these, you can get 9 of these for 99 cents. So if you purchase that and purchase a couple of these, you'd be able to get the 15 that you need to actually create Ren. But she's gonna will be coming out. They'll be most likely going to be coming out with something for her here in the next sometime this week or the beginning of next week, where we can purchase the other 15 shards that we need to complete her. So I'm not really sure, if it's prudent to spend the money at this point. If you can just hold off a few more days. It might have been prudent to do that back when she first came out, but that's when they were charging a lot. It was like $50 to $60 just to get your hands on some of the shards. So yeah, that's completely out of whack. So this is just people who want to spend a little bit of money and get her a little bit quicker. But my team is set up fine. I'm not really having any trouble progressing through, so I don't see the need to do it. So we're going to have another big jump here. Once I hit to 90, we'll we'll be able to earn some more privilege at 90. So at 90 growth fund, 90 team reaches level, we'll be able to get this and claim this. That's not too adding. The free VIP. Got another 30 days. I'll be able to get 5,000 VIP points. So I'm looking for that. So be able to get some more free VIP. So in about another month's time, I'll be able to get 5,000 more points, which should take me 5,000. That's going to put me. That'll put me into VIP 9. So in 30 days, I'll be able to go to VIP 9. So looking forward to that, because that'll open up another slot on a few things, and we'll be able to, But after VIP 8, there's really not, in terms of a whole bunch that goes on. VIP 8 is the highest you can get from your sec distribution packages and things. So there's really not a whole lot that VIP 9 is good for. It just gives you a little bit of extra stuff, more run things on elites and stuff like that, which is, it's something that's a little bit nice. And the fact that it didn't cost anything makes it even nicer. So we're after that as well. All right, so yeah, so just wanted to let know we did have a new event work, a little event, mini event up. It looks pretty interesting, but like I say, it's real simple. Just do your dailies and you'll complete these things. Just make sure you do claim them, because these will reset. Okay. And you'll have another, so this will reset for tomorrow. So if you don't use this today, you lose a day, a chance to get the mats that you need. And that might make it difficult to complete that and get the grand prize. These things pack a lot of experience for your spirit souls. You'll be able to, just if you complete this event, you'll probably be able to take a spirit soul up to 150 and level, and that's a good 5 or 6 million BP jump. So it's definitely something that you want to try to complete. But you've got 8 days, so missing a day or two. Like I say, it's probably going to take 5 or 6 days. I'm not really sure. Everything seems to be running at the costs seem to be pretty much similar across all facets. It's always 3 and 2. Okay, if that holds true, you'll be able to do 100 a day. So 1 day, 3 days, 4 days, and a half days. So at 5 days, you should have this completed. And you've got 9 days. So even if you miss 3 or 4 days, you should still theoretically be able to complete it at the end. We'll have to see. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be fairly easy to complete, and you get the major rewards. And if you come up short, you can always spend diamonds to purchase a little bit of this stuff. It's not it's not overpriced. Okay. So it's something to look into. All these other shops are just the same. There is a new shop for it. If you look for your bane under your shops, you will see this new shop, the construction material shop, which leads me to believe, since they created a brand new shop and put it under construction shop, that this is probably going to be a event that comes back on a regular basis. Probably, maybe. I don't know if it'd be once a month, beginning like 6/1. If June 1st, they'll come out with it for 9 days until June 9. I'm not sure what its runtime's going to be, but it's got a shop under the shop, so it's definitely going to be something that's recurring. So just make sure you do complete it, because that's a good hunk of XP for your spirit soul. All right, so that's all I got. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe, of course, as always. Once you've subscribed, if you click on the bell, you get notified I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, as that tickles the YouTube algorithm pink, and we'll get more views for the video. All right, so this is Ken Rare, coming at you from the corner, signing out.